right, this is the One Wing Dove. This has been a very popular new addition to the Carrozza surfboards line. Initially, this board was created to solve some of the high performance, bad wave problems we have here in Huntington Beach and in all kinds of places all over the world. We took a full outline, pretty wide up here in the nose still, and pretty wide in the tail. We took that outline and coupled it with a low continuous rocker, which has a very strong apex right at the center. It aggressively curves up and back to the nose and tail. It's got a very focal point right in the middle there where it tips. So there's a lot of pivot points on this board. Right off here in the hip, also a great spot if it's flat for the board to kind of break free and move. There's plenty of foam through the chest, and it does get foiled out up here in the nose. Same thing in the tail. There's a lot of foam through the rail and then kind of gets foiled out in the tail block. One of the best things about this board is the bottom contours. It's got a single concave through the majority of the board, and then it goes flat out the tail behind the trailing fin. There are generous amounts of single concave in this area in between your front and back foot. And when I say generous, it's probably the most concave that we have in any of our boards. So once the board gets up to speed, it is an amazingly fast and fluid board in weak surf and strong surf. It does have a little bit of a performance rail, a little pinched, and then a nice hard edge in the tail. And the tucked under edge goes pretty far in, even into the further back part of the tail. I generally would ride this board up until the head high, maybe a foot overhead range. And then if the waves get extra hollow, I might pull out another board. This board is really meant for not the best surf, but doing the most high performance surfing you can in junk conditions. Everybody on our team's been super pumped on this board. One Wing Dove is an essential part of the quiver for sure. I'd say this is the board I ride probably 90% of the time here, except for the 10% when it's either super good or super terrible. But yeah, the One Wing is definitely worth a surf.